Was the museum safe even now? That morning when I got in, I found the museum offices in chaos. It looked like years of cataloguing, research and expertise lay in ruins, wrecked in the looters' frenzy. I could only dread what I'd find in the galleries. So, the moment of truth. This was the corridor leading to the museum galleries. Ahead of me, the museum doors.
These things are from Hatria, about 2,000 years old. Pots of smash, here we have them, here and there.
No other television crew had been allowed beyond this point. The museum staff hadn't allowed the world's media to gain access. Was the damage too awful to contemplate? What would I find ahead? This is how I remembered the Assyrian Gallery and its magnificent winged bulls. Had they survived?
This is a great relief. I've been very worried about these great winged bulls with human heads, these great Assyrian guardian spirits. They're intact. There's no vandalism here. Well, here we can see looters tried to prise this statue from its base.
These stone reliefs, almost 3,000 years old, had been left intact, but other treasures were damaged.
Here, you see, look at this fantastic example of mindless vandalism. This wonderful statue, a pair, has been attacked, simply as simple as that, attacked. Here's the torso, the old part of Syrian god at 800 BC. Whoever did this didn't care. They simply smashed it down, smashed it off its space.
There was worse in the Sumerian gallery.
Oh, my goodness. There was a Neanderthal skeleton, and I suppose there were pots and various grave goods displayed with the bones. Those have gone. Crikey. Oh, look, yeah. Well, here we see, I think, how the thieves operated. Here's a Sumerian figure toppled from its stand. The head's gone. But it says here, without head, so the head's not been stolen. An old loss. So I guess the idea was to topple these figures onto foam like this. Breaks the fall, also makes a convenient way to drag the statue out of the building down the staircase.
Last year we filmed these wonderful wide-eyed Hattrian figures, 2,000 years old. Had they survived the looters? A frenzied attempt to knock off the head. But what had been taken? Walking through empty room after empty room, I began to feel confused. Empty display cases, but no smashed glass. Very odd. This is the same gallery as I saw it on my last visit. The finest collection of Sumerian statues anywhere in the world.
What's interesting here is that not one glass case has been broken, so one must assume, therefore, this whole gallery was evacuated, emptied, before the looters got in. And that begs a very interesting question. If these objects were removed before the looters came, they should still be in the possession, the ownership of the museum.
So where were they?